The shocking news comes from the South Korean entertainment world, this time concerning one of the most popular members of BTS, Jungkook. In recent days, the social media universe was filled with speculation and hot rumors after Jungkook was rumored to have made a sudden trip to Los Angeles, LA, United States. What makes the uproar is the news that the purpose of this trip is not for work, but for a secret meeting with a mysterious girlfriend whose identity is still a big puzzle. The fans, or more familiarly called the ARMY, are naturally intrigued, panicked, and even divided into two camps: those who believe Jungkook is having a secret romance and those who believe this is just a baseless rumor. However, the facts that appear on the ground seem to add to the strong suspicion that this trip is more than just an ordinary vacation. Quiet trip to Los Angeles. It all started with the reports of some fans who saw Jungkook at Incheon Airport with a super casual and closed appearance. He wore a black hoodie, mask, and hat, an outfit that Korean celebrities often wear when they want to avoid the public spotlight. Interestingly, there are no HYBE staff or escorts as usual, which makes many people suspect that this trip is private and full of secrecy. A few hours later, international netizens reported that Jungkook was seen landing at Los Angeles International Airport, LAX. In fact, some fan site accounts had shared a photo of a silhouette of a person believed to be Jungkook exiting the terminal quickly and immediately getting into a waiting black vehicle. Unfortunately, the BTS vocalist's face was not caught clearly because it was tightly closed. Bust in silhouette, mysterious female figure in luxury hotel. What made the speculation even wilder was the upload of a netizen on platform X, formerly Twitter, who claimed to work at a 5-star hotel in Beverly Hills. He mentioned that one of the hotel's most luxurious suites had just been booked on behalf of a Korean with VIP private status, and according to an informal description from a fellow staff member, an Asian man and a young Caucasian woman were seen entering the room together that evening. Of course, this upload went viral in a matter of minutes. Jungkook's name immediately became a global trending topic with hashtags such as Jungkook in LA, Jungkook's secret date, and who is she? Some fans even likened the figure of the mysterious woman to American models with whom Jungkook had previously been associated. There are those who mention the names of Bella Poarch, Irene Kim, to a TikTok influencer who had made a dance video with Jungkook last year. But until now, there is no hard evidence to show who the woman really is. Detective female sign fans theory and clue in Jungkook's song. ARMY is indeed famous for their ability to analyze the slightest clue. After this news came out, many fans dug back into Jungkook's solo songs, especially those released before and after his military service. Songs like Standing Next to You and Yes or No are said to have lyrics that describe an undisclosed love story and a desire to escape the public spotlight. Some fans concluded that Jungkook deliberately slipped his personal story into his music, and that this trip to LA is proof that his secret love really exists. One interesting theory is that Jungkook may be in a relationship with someone who doesn't come from the entertainment industry, and that's the reason why everything is so closed. There are even those who believe that HYBE Entertainment itself did not know about this trip or deliberately covered it up to protect the idol's privacy. Beach Balloon ARMY reaction, between support and heartbreak. As always, the news of romance from K-pop idols always triggers mixed reactions. On the one hand, many fans are fully supporting Jungkook if it is true that he is in love. They say that after years of hard work for BTS and his solo career, Jungkook deserves personal happiness. If he's happy, I'm happy too. I hope he can live a relationship without pressure from the public, wrote an ARMY on the Weverse community forum. However, not a few also feel sad, disappointed, even angry. Some feel betrayed, especially because the relationship, if it is true, is carried out in secret without confirmation, making them feel alienated from the idol's personal life that they have been so supportive of. Not a few fans have asked for clarification from HYBE, although until this article was written, there has been no official response from the agency. Camera with flash signal from Instagram? An old post that has now been deleted. Interestingly, fans began to relink some of Jungkook's posts on his personal Instagram account before the hiatus. One of them is uploading photos of sunsets on the beach with captions. Sometimes peace is where the heart is. Now, after news of the trip to LA surfaced, many believe that the beach is Santa Monica or Venice Beach in California, and that the photo may have been taken during a previous discreet visit with the mysterious woman. Some fans even pointed out that one of the necklaces Jungkook wore in a recent magazine photo shoot was identical to a woman's necklace that was seen in a short vlog on TikTok. The sound of music is booming, but the noise is getting louder. As usual, HYB chose not to comment on rumors of their artist's personal life. This attitude has actually become an industry standard, as K-pop agencies generally do not interfere or condone the romantic lives of their idols for the sake of maintaining image and privacy. However, this vagueness actually made the rumors grow wild. Many overseas gossip accounts began posting investigative analyses of who the mystery woman was, including allegations that she might be a child of a conglomerate family in America or even an up-and-coming Hollywood actress. There was also an extreme theory that Jungkook's trip to LA was part of a secret wedding agenda, although this theory was widely ridiculed by Korean netizens for being far-fetched. Is Jungkook really in love? Despite all the rumors and conspiracy theories circulating, one thing is certain: Jungkook is an ordinary human being who has the right to his personal life. She has been working since a young age, sacrificing her youth for her career and millions of fans. If he is in love and wants to keep the relationship private, that is his right. However, in the world of K-pop full of pressure and expectations from the public, being in a relationship is not easy. Every step of the idol is always watched, and sometimes just because of one moment of travel to LA, the world can shake in seconds. HYBE attitude: mute or divert. So far, HYB has not issued any statement regarding Jungkook's trip to LA. Usually, if the trip is for work, there will be at least a press statement, an announced schedule, or a post on official social media. But this time, quiet. There is no official trace, no clarification. Not even Jungkook's own Weverse account shows any activity since he flew to America. HYB's silent attitude even more makes netizens suspect that there are indeed big things to hide. Moreover, this is not the first time HYBE has chosen silence when one of her artists is involved in romance rumors. Is this a strategy to preserve Jungkook's privacy or an attempt to avoid a potential scandal? Fan reaction: between support and disappointment. The reaction of ARMY, as BTS fans are called, was divided in two. There are those who fully support if Jungkook is indeed in a serious relationship. They believe that the idol is also an ordinary human being who has the right to love and be loved. Some write comments like, "I just want him to be happy. If he finds someone who makes him comfortable, I support him." Purple heart in his face. But not a few also feel disappointed, especially because so far Jungkook is known to be very careful about his image and has never been involved in love scandals openly. Some fans felt betrayed because Jungkook was considered too secretive even as rumors grew clear leading up to a real relationship. He asked us to believe in him and always support him, but why hasn't he been honest with us? At Army Sunbi 22. Could this be a sign of a serious relationship? The sudden trip to LA, the silence of social media, to the various small clues that appeared like puzzle pieces, made many people speculate that this relationship was not just an ordinary close-up. Some even believe that Jungkook is preparing for a big step. It could be an engagement or at least an official recognition of the relationship in the near future. One of the Korean entertainment industry observers, Park Mi-young, stated that, "Usually if an idol of Jungkook's class goes on a private trip abroad without a public agenda announced, it signifies a very personal thing. Whether it's family-related or love, writing hand cover." Until now, the identity of Jungkook's mysterious girlfriend has still not been revealed, and HYB's agency remains silent. But one thing is clear: this sudden trip to LA has reopened a long-standing debate about privacy, love, and boundaries between idols and fans. Is this just an ordinary holiday? Or the beginning of a love story that will finally be open to the public? Only time can answer. But one thing is undeniable: Jungkook's name has once again managed to shake the world, not because of the music or the grandiose stage, but because of the mystery and romance that leaves all eyes unblinking.